Hi, this is just a quick demo of the PetaLinux example that came off element 14 for the Ultra 96 V2 with the dual cam, the on-semi dual cam Mez module placed on top of it. That's what you see in the image there. It's all in a 3D printed case that I found off of the Thingiverse, and so it's sitting on there, and I've got the monitor in the back. This did require a 1080p monitor, which I didn't have at the time. I guess none of the monitors I had supported it, so I had to go purchase that. I have my VirtualBox instance right here running Ubuntu. This is all configured with all those Xilinx with Vitis 2020.1. So this is actually Ubuntu 18. Or 18.04.4, not the .5. The .2, the Vitis 2020.2 runs on the .5. The .1 runs on the .4, so I had to go scrounge around for that and create another VM. So I have everything set up here. I've got my serial port term. Um, this is the GTK term that goes through. They have an example that you can walk through to create this virtual machine. It's kind of involved, takes a little bit of time, but it seemed to work and come out nice. And you have nice little tools on the side here as well at the end of it, so it's nice and clean and it's up and running. And so there we have that. This is connected to the UART JTAG module that's on the Ultra 96. And so let me go ahead and push the button and get it started and see if we can get an image. Hope I didn't mess it up there. And there it goes, it's booting up. And you see, okay, Rev 1, that's interesting. Um, and so it's going through, it's booting the Linux. It's also going to load the image on there as well for the FPGA. And we should see, yeah, I think up on the upper right corner, you can see there's a bit of a message. It's a little hard to see. I don't have everything set right, I don't think. And then we'll get a login prompt here. So I just, the default login for this and bring it up. And then the script to run is run actually what we could do. Well, I just run it. And then there it is. So it's a 1920 by 1080 for 1080p. And so we run that, we should get an image. If it works properly, there it goes. Once it kind of settles down, there it goes. Camera settles down. So there we go. We have the dual cam image showing two images of the ceiling fan. And so that's running with that. This is all the PetaLinux side of it, but I think it also builds the hardware side as well. So that's up and running and it's working. Um, Other than that, I've been trying to figure out how to get OpenCV to work with it, but it's not picking up the camera. So I'm still banging my head on that one. So thus far, this is what we have. It comes up and it shows an image, and not 100% sure what to do from there. So that's just a basic example showing it running on the board and giving an image, booting up and providing the image. And so you can identify the display. This is a problem I was having as well. Occasionally what happens, I don't know if it's because the monitor goes to sleep or something like that, sometimes it does not pick up the monitor and it gives an error and you don't get an image. But I found sometimes you do a series of reboots, stuff like that, but probably more to make sure the monitor is alive. Yeah, you can see here, it picked it up. This is where I was having an error with the other ones because it wasn't supported on they weren't 1080p monitors. And so yeah, there you go. And it's up and running, and there we go.